You need a resistance band today for this, ideally your heaviest band. I'm going with green. You could also use a long blanket or a scarf. I'm going to show you how you can use a band, blanket, or scarf to activate your core if you are having trouble coordinating everything when we've been talking about your shoulder engagement and your rib engagement and your hips. We need all the pieces to work together to truly have a strong and stable trunk, kind of for every exercise. So I'll show you how to do it with a squat today, but grab your equipment. Let's start standing and let's build stability for your hypermobility. You're gonna take your band, I'm gonna give it a little pull. We're just gonna like wrap it here, and you're gonna do a little pull. You don't wanna pull your hair. And behind your back, you're just gonna crisscross it and grab the edges here and press down. Okay, so I don't know what this is called. I like to call it the backpack, but what we're doing is engaging from your shoulders all the way down to your hips. We push down to engage your lats, elbows unlocked, and this mimics that up, back, down shoulder positioning. We then want to take our rib cage and push it down a little bit, and if we push kind of forward a little bit, that helps this happen. And then what you're going to do is a squat of some sort. If you have knee pain, you can do something different. We're going to come here. You could also do like a hinge. You could do like a leg raise if you don't want to do a squat. But you should feel some core engagement with that. If you take it off and we do some squats, we could do our squat, we could do our hinge, or we could do our leg raise. Just notice how it feels with and without it. So before, we've got our shoulders to figure out, our ribs to figure out, our pelvis, are we forward, backward, in the middle, are our knees unlocked, going through the whole movement. When we add the signature backpack, it adds a compression force to tell us where we're holding our bodies. So we're here, wrap around the back, but it also, it's stabilized. Everything just feels so stable. And we're sort of imagining that we're fused from our shoulders to our hips for most exercises, really. We're getting leg movement with our squats. With our hinge, we're still getting leg movement. And often what happens with hypermobility is we use our low back as a pivot point and we don't fuse all of it together. So what you can do, and kind of the challenge, is maybe try this trick in general. Let me know how it feels. And you can also incorporate it with other exercises to see what you think if you are having trouble activating your core. Your core is so much more than just your abs. We need the whole trunk working together. Strength, endurance, motor control to build stability. And that is often the area that a lot of people really struggle to activate. So this is a trick that I like, and it's great when you have a tool or something around the house that you can use to activate this. Again, a scarf or a blanket will also give us that same feedback. You don't have to do every exercise like this, but do a few sets. Usually once we feel it once, it's easier to go back to it. So it's a great way to practice as you are building up these motor patterns. Let me know how it feels in the comments, and I will see you for tomorrow's workout.